Okay guys, I'm here today with Jeff Glover, huge honor for me. Guys, he's probably like one of the guys that I enjoy the most to watch because you never know what's gonna happen. I would say he's probably like the most enthusiastic jiu-jitsu fighter in the world, probably. He's the type of guy that he started the match, he turned backwards, he gives the person the back and then he scrambles. So it's really, really amazing to watch. And guys, he was no-gi IBJJF World Champion as a black belt, third place in the ADCC. He has beat some of the biggest names in Jiu-Jitsu, like Caio Terra, for example. And a fun thing is that all I do when I'm on board is like halfway and deep halfway, right? So when I started doing more no-gi, he's one of the guys that I was looking for because all his games about deep halfway no-gi when he's on board. And today he's gonna show us here one of his favorite Darce attacks. And we shot an entire structure with him all about the Darce. So Darce from everywhere. So he has this way of teaching the Darce that's very, very cool and it's different. He makes some analogy. So I'm very excited to learn from him. Let's do it.
Okay, so you need props. So I learned the way the Darce works. One of the principles that'll help you understand it is when you're next to your opponent. You guys will be like side to side, as if you were sitting at a bar. This is one of the things that I learned. So what you do is you have a drink, and we're both at the bar drinking. And you know, the guy you're hanging out with drinking, he starts saying some crazy stuff like Taekwondo is better than Jiu-Jitsu, or Jiu-Jitsu doesn't work in street fights, stuff like that. You realize, buddy, you've had too much to drink. I'm gonna take your drink away from you because you don't need any more, okay? He gets frustrated and reaches for his drink, thus exposing the Darce choke. And I call it the bar Darce.
But Jeff, so as you were telling me before, the Darce always works when you are side to side, right? If you are facing me, for example, it might not be as tight as.
Yeah. So when I'm side to side with you, I can get this grip locked much easier compared to if I was in front of you here. It's very hard to reach my own bicep there.
I got it.
So I've learned to take a bit of an angle, and now it's easier to get into position than if compared to sitting straight in front of you. So the bar Darce is just kind of like a little joke I came up with.
So one more time.
Yeah. So
guys, every time I think we put stories on it, nobody ever forgets, right? Because you always remember the story, you remember that. So try to remember about that.
Yeah.
So let's go.
So it's very specific. When I move the drink, he needs to reach with the close arm. If he goes for that arm, that's not going to help me because that's an anaconda choke. Okay. I want the Darce, so I encourage this arm. So it's the same side. My arm that's touching his arm is going to go under for the Darce. And it's just a really funny, easy way to help you remember how to make the Darce work. So if I reach over here, you know, I expose it right there for you. You know.
Got it.
So, you know, he's into his traditional martial arts, had too much to drink. I'll take that from you. He goes, hey buddy, I want my drink. And I go, you get the bar Darce, buddy.
And then how do you finish?
Well, you could finish by slamming his head into the bar. Boom. You could slide in and finish on your hip. There's a number of ways to finish.
Yeah, and Jeff, you're just talking about something here that was interesting as well, and I think a lot of people have questions about that. Can you describe here, you are the one specialist on it, so can you describe here the difference between the Darce to the anaconda? Because many times I see people do, oh, I did this Darce and that was more like anaconda. Oh, I did the anaconda, that was more like Darce. And I think the way you describe it here is very easy to understand. Like, when it was this arm was the Darce, when it was this arm was the anaconda.
That's right, yeah. So the Darce is like, the close side is the Darce, and the far side is the anaconda.
I got it.
You know?
I got it.
Yeah, they're so easy to confuse. You're absolutely right about that.
Yeah, and then there's arm triangle. Where arm triangle fits on it?
So it's like arm triangle.
I got it. More like Katsagatami.
Darce. Anaconda. They're so easy to confuse. You're absolutely right. That's why
I get confused all the time.
Yeah, that's why I use the bar Darce to help you learn that if you want the Darce, it's right there. It's right next to the guy. You'll be sitting right next to him. You don't have to reach far. You're not trying to reach all the way across over here.
You got it.
It's a really short path to what you want here.
I got it. So guys, as I said, we just shot an entire structure with him all about Darce chokes and it came out awesome. So make sure to check that out on IBJJFanatics.com. Maybe by the time you are watching, it's already there. So thanks so much. I appreciate it. Awesome.
IBJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.